and the first card is the doubt card. So you are second guessing yourself. You have received news that has been very devastating to you, and this has put you into a very difficult situation where you are there's a loss of confidence going on over here, and like I said, you're second guessing all your decisions as well. There's some kind of doubt that has crept in because of this destruction, this tower moment that has come in. So a lot of upset has just entered your life with that tower card there. There is a need for you to just stop. Take a deep breath, count to 10. It says stop, look, and listen. So you are feeling as though you're between a rock and a hard place right now. But, just get your mind into perspective and look at things from stand back a little bit and look at it from a different perspective in order to overcome all these problems that you're going through. So there is a need for you to take a little step back, review the situation, and then make decisions. So you've got the loss card in the past. So there has been a lot of loss, but you have, you're starting to overcome it. There's growth coming in over here. So although there was a lot of problems and a lot of obstacles, and maybe a lot of difficult people, you're on your way again, on your path again. This, whatever's happened, it might just be a temporary setback, and you will be able to move forward. You've got the justice card over here, so there's something legal coming in over here that you need to sort out in order for you to move on. And it's going to make you feel extremely vulnerable, so feeling as though people are victimizing you as well. So there's something coming in, some kind of legal news possibly. There could be a legal decision that comes in, and it's making you feel a little disempowered, and it's also got you cross-questioning yourself and your decisions as well. It's whatever this is, there might be some loss associated with it. This is quite a devastating card. You can see almost everything is burnt down. So whatever this is that is coming in, it's giving you pause, and you have to, you're really worried. You're almost at the edge of the cliff over there. So there's some kind of big decision, or there's some kind of news that is going to be very challenging coming in for you there, making you feel very, very ill at ease. So not a particularly good week to go through, but just stand in your strength, stand in your power, and try not to let things get to you. So you got the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, with the Hermit, and you've got the Four of Cups. So it looks like there's something that you're considering doing. You might be getting a bit restless wherever you are at the moment. You might be thinking about, there could be an offer that has come in, or you might be thinking about making a move. But you seem a little frustrated and feeling a little lonely as well with that Four of Cups energy there. So change is going to be coming in. You've got the moon there in Cancer. So you might be feeling a little depressed as well with that moon in Cancer. And it's all got to do with the home life. Maybe you're not feeling very supported with that Four of Cups there. So you are looking for something new, looking for that change to come in. You've got the Hermit card over here. So you have been focusing a lot on your work, but spending a lot of time by yourself as well. So, this is probably frustrating you, upsetting you, depressing you a little bit there. The Four of Swords looks like you're waiting for something to change. You're taking almost a break from society. It looks like you really have cut yourself out. But this is a phase that you're going through some healing. So you could be, having some physical problem, and you are trying to heal from that, and you're taking a break. So getting over some illness with the Hermit card. Next to this Four of Swords, it looks like there's some kind of physical illness that you are going through, and you are trying to heal from it, because the Hermit is always about health, and that Four of Swords is also about healing. So there is a need for you to take some rest, and don't overexert yourself in order to heal from whatever is going on. You've got the Five of Swords over here, so you have been feeling very despondent. It seems like you feel very defeated in this particular situation. You can see this man's lying flat on his back there, and he's lying on a pentacle. So it seems like financially you have been left out in the cold, being through the ringer as well. You might have even gone through some legal issues as well. Now you've got the Queen of Pentacles over there, so you will pick up. Things will change, because you go from the Five of Swords, which is complete devastation, into the Queen of Pentacles, and it looks like financially things are going to start improving. You're going to get your financial independence back, and this is your card. So money is going to be coming to you there. So after going through a whole bunch of problems and arguments. You could have you could even be going through some legal issues or problems with regards to finances over here. But the Queen of Pentacles is a money card, so this should resolve itself. And there will be an improvement of your personal finances there. Excuse me. So in the past, you've got the Three of Swords over here with Saturn in Libra there. So there were legal issues that you were dealing with, or there was a situation causing heartbreak. This is the heartbreak card, but it involved a third-party situation, and there was a lot of problems, a breakdown of communication, a lot of nastiness. It seems like you're back against the wall over there, so they had you in a position that, you couldn't really get yourself out of, and you've been struggling through this as well, because Saturn is very restrictive, and it didn't allow you to move at all. Like I said, there were legal implications here. You got the Nine of Cups, so there's some support that has come in for you, and you're starting to get out of, over whatever the situation was. Now, usually the Nine of Cups is that wish fulfillment card, but it's also a card of saying that emotionally you are moving away. You are starting to get over the difficult situations, and there's a lot of support. You're now going to start, meeting a lot more people that are better for you than those people that you knew in the past. So these people in the Three of Swords seem to have been, people that caused a lot of distress, a lot of nasty behavior going on. But what's coming in for you here, you've got Jupiter there in Pisces, the ending of that difficult situation. But now you're going to be, moving on towards people or a community of people that are more supportive and are there to tend to your emotional needs. They're much a different situation from the one that you have been through. Now you've got the King of Cups, so this could be a water sign person in your arena. So it could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer energy around you. This is also about, thinking about seeking medical attention. So if you've been going through health issues, it looks like, it's time for you to seek that medical attention and get sorted out, really. So this card is the card that deals with physicians and health issues and getting, expert medical advice as well. So if you're having any issues at all with your health, you do need to go and seek some kind of professional intervention. Now you've got the Eight of Cups, so this is getting over difficult situations, moving away from things. Everything seems to have spilt over there. The cups are lying on the ground. So your life is in a little bit of a chaos over here. Emotionally, there's no structure at the moment here. And you are feeling very restricted with that Saturn over there, but things are about to end. You've got Pisces. So all of these difficulties with people are about to end, and all the difficult people are about to leave your life, or you're about to leave their life. You seem to be looking at the past and crying about it as well, but it's time for you to turn and face the future and make plans and move away from whatever's been going on. This man looks very despondent and upset. He's still looking at these cups, but you can see most of them have fallen. So you've been let down, disappointed, and treated pretty badly as well with that Eight of Cups, but you're now moving away from that. You need to look to the future. This Temperance card over here, it's about healing. So if you're going through health issues, like I said, you do need to heal and start looking after your body and getting some balance back in your life again. This is also about, getting advice and taking it easy, really, with that Temperance card. Just watch your health and look after yourself. Be good to yourself, really, with that Temperance card. You got the High Priestess card over here. So this is about spending some time by yourself. It is a time where you just have to wait for things to happen. So it's a time of healing, and don't be very, very proactive. So don't rush after things. Take it easy. Keep your plans and whatever you have learned to yourself. This is also a time for a lot of spiritual growth, relying on your intuition, and know that whatever decisions you make it from the heart, and it's going to be correct. It is what you have what it takes to succeed. Now you are looking for financial independence with that Nine of Pentacles over here, and you are hoping that the money comes in as well. So you're trying to focus on that. Now going into the future and the final outcome, you've got the Chariot card, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands. So the Chariot card is about moving away from difficulties, and this is a victory card, really. So there might be a home move there might be some travel coming in over there with that Chariot card. Moving away from even family problems if that's what's been going on. So you're leaving something behind, something that was structured, and you're moving away from it. So like I said, maybe, resolving issues. You could have had mother issues here because Cancer is, rules mother. So maybe leaving home, maybe moving out of the family home and going and starting afresh somewhere else and taking control of your life again. So you're getting back your power. Now you've got the Queen of Wands over here. So you could be dealing with a fire sign person. So this could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy over here. But this could well be you needing to take control and take charge of what is going on around you. And this is about, people find you very attractive. You are somebody that they find very diplomatic and very vibrant. They are attracted to you because of, how you come across. So that is getting your power back. So with the Chariot card and that Queen of Wands, it looks like you're moving towards a more positive future, and you're getting your confidence back again. Now you've got the King of Wands over here next to it. So this is about possibly an offer coming in of a new project, new work, taking control of a situation, being in charge. It looks like it's like a really good firm offer that comes in as far as the job front goes, and it's going to allow you to direct things as well. So this is about being in a position of authority, and there might be a lot of travel as well involved. And since you've got the King and Queen of Wands over here, it looks like it's a new project that you will be working on, and this offer comes in, and it comes in because of how you're coming across to people. So you're coming across as being somebody who is very confident, and this is the reason why this offer comes in, and it's an offer of authority. So it could be a promotion that comes in for you, or it could be a new job somewhere overseas where you are in charge of that situation. There's certainly a home move over here, so you could be going overseas, maybe an offer coming in for you. Maybe you're waiting for that offer to come in, and it might be a home move for you completely, where you go and you are the person that's in charge of that particular project. So there's a big change coming in for you, some kind of positive outcome, and something that allows you to build that self-confidence again. Like I said, if you're having health issues, make sure you're getting that sorted out. Don't let it lie. And leave that past behind with that Eight of Cups. So I'm going to draw some cards from the Wolf Pack. And the first card is cycles. So this is endings of cycles here. So at this time, the cycle in your life is bringing sudden change, disappointment, or famine. Know that this is about to change for the better. Be prepared. So this cycle of famine, the cycle of lack is now coming to an end. And the change is going to be better. And it's, you can see he's moving away from the cactus. So you've gone through a very thorny, rocky part of your life, and you are now coming out of it. So this is you emerging and moving away from those difficult situations. So the next card was the self-reliance card. So you will not be able to rely on anyone at this time. Know that this is only a temporary situation. Your strength and hard work will get you through this crisis. So this is the need for you to rely on your own feeling, your own strength. And follow, your own instincts as well. You're going to have to be very strong and very brave, and rely on everything that you have learned, all the lessons you have learned. And there's some family situation that you're going through. You will find that family and friends will give you a sense of joy and healing, a reunion, a return of a friend or a relative, and old family matters put to rest, reconciliation. So if you've been having some family problems, it looks like there's some kind of apology coming in for you, or reconciliation coming in for you. You may need to rely on your friends or family members, maybe for support during this particular situation. So if you've gone through all these problems and it's been a family issue, there might be some apology or some reconciliation coming in. Like I said, with that Chariot card, it's like, Chariot, the Cancer rules the mother, but it rules the home. And it seems to be coming in pretty quickly, whatever this energy is. And together with this family card, it might be that if you've had problems with family, somebody's kind of come in to apologize. And maybe there's reconciliation going on over there. So just be, aware of that. Whether you decide to accept this reconciliation is another story. but know that this could be on its way to you. If you've got really good friends, this is the time to rely on them for support if you do need it. And you will get that support if you need it. So there's cycles that are ending. You're almost in transition at the moment. And like I said, make sure that you are looking after your health, because this is very, very important to get that balance back again. And it's also important for you to heal. So don't rush around with the high priestess. She is usually sitting. So sit down, do some reading, do some learning. That is the best way to go. And don't be too proactive at the moment. Just relax. Things will happen when they need to happen. The high priestess is usually about, following phases, divine timing. So you have to wait for that. These are cards from the Animal Tarot, and the first card is the Parrot, which is the 8 of Autumn. It is a perfect time to learn all that you can by returning to school, taking a seminar, conducting research. Do your best work and let the law of attraction bring you prosperity and career advancement. So you do need to do some study. You do need to do some learning. Maybe, do some research as well. There's a focus on work, but there's also that study element there coming in for you. And you've got the 6 of Winter. So challenging times are coming to an end. And you will now breathe a sigh of relief. Let the past go and embrace happy times ahead. So moving away from, where you were feeling trapped. In both these cards, you've got the cage door being open. So there's freedom that has come in for you there. Where you were stuck in a situation, it looks like you are moving away. So study or learning or doing some kind of course is going to be helpful in helping you move forward. It's going to be almost like your boat that gets you away. So you are sailing away from these difficult times that you have been through. And the last card is the Prince of Summer, which is the Prince of Cups. A deeply emotional and probably romantic experience will sweep you off your feet. Things can move very quickly during such whirlwind encounters. So stay balanced and make decisions with both your heart and your intellect. So there's a offer coming in here. Now, it could be a romantic offer, but it could also well be a job offer. Something that appears to be one thing and then it turns out to be something else. So there you've got this frog that, once you kiss it, it becomes a prince. So whatever this opportunity is, it's going to come disguised as something else. So be aware. Don't ignore any opportunities that come, because it's going to blossom into something that you didn't expect. It's something magical. So opportunities coming your way. If there's social invitations, this is the time to accept it. With the Prince of Swords, it's definitely some kind of new offer. It could even be an offer to do further study, because the Cups cards are usually about education and knowledge as well. So just be aware that that is coming in for you. This is going to be bringing in that change. But you are moving away from the past. You are coming unstuck. You are getting free. Where you were caged up or you were feeling so trapped in a situation, you are starting to move forward. And the cycle that you've been going through, the cycle of hardship, the cycle of problems, you can see that cactus has a lot of thorns in it, is about to end, and something new is coming in, something positive. But in the meantime, make sure you're taking care of yourself and being good to yourself. And stop crying about the past. Walk away. It wasn't a good place to be. What you thought was structured was not really based in reality. And maybe this is what the universe has been trying to tell you, that you were under the illusion that things were really good and things were settled, and they didn't turn out to be that way. And, it wasn't based on reality. And that person was not somebody you could have trusted, or that situation was not something you can trust